So we have decided to do a pantry refresh, organization, whatever you want to call it, somewhere in that.
Paint your face.
Whatever. So we're thinking about adding shelves to the pantry doors just to utilize the space and to give us more storage. So they sell metal brackets like the, is that metal? The ones that you can buy and throw over the door? So that's an easy solution. If for some reason you're not able to make shelves or you don't have someone that can help you with it, that is an alternative that you could easily buy. They sell those at Target, Walmart, all of them, and they can be adjusted for different heights and lengths and all that stuff. But since I've got my handyman here, I don't have to buy those, he can make them. So what we're trying to figure out right now is the sizes, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to tell me like how wide we can go.
Well, we can only go 14 inches because they're doors.
So I know like for this top one, I wanted to be able to put like my extra coffee stuff.
Okay.
So if like these could go here. Oh, I also have like actual coffee beans. Because right now I have it in here and it's getting cramped in here. So if I can get all of this out and put over there, that would be awesome. So for a while I had like all the coffee stuff in one area and it was just getting a little too crowded for me. So what I'm thinking is if we can, it doesn't have to all go together, but I guess if I could just put the extra stuff in the pantry, this way I get it out of our cabinet so we can actually use it. So is that too wide?
No.
I think that's the widest.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect.
That's the same, is that? I want to say that's the widest for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so if you can just give me like the two here for like all the coffee stuff, because I could put the syrups and all the foo-foo stuff up here, and then the actual like extra coffee could go down here. Yeah, because see I have those syrups and then I have like the caramel and like all the little extras could go together, and then this stuff could go down here. Also want to do one at the bottom that holds like foil and saran wrap and like all that stuff that's accessible and easy to get to. And I'm thinking, babe, should we paint it the same color as the door so it just all blends?
Yeah.
And if y'all are curious about the doors, Manny actually built these. You can see these in our home renovation videos. I don't remember which one, but there's a whole series. We have it as a playlist. I'll link it down below. And the color on all of our doors is Iron Ore by Sherwin-Williams. It looks black, but it's actually like a charcoal gray.
So what I'm doing is I'm actually cutting the bottom part 13 inches just because we can't go past 14.5 inches. So I'm cutting these 14 inches. The side parts are actually going to be 10 inches. So what I'm doing is, this is going to be your bottom, these are the inside. So I actually I make a mark at 2 inches, and then I make a mark at 4 inches. So we're gonna make a mark on top, it's gonna be 2. And then side is gonna be 4. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm actually making a line there.
Sunday. Like we were thinking we could do it all on a Sunday. Didn't quite work out because we had to wait for paint to dry on the shelves, on the new shelving for the doors. All of that stuff had to dry. So today's Monday, and I am not doing so well with all of the chaos all over the counters, especially because I'm trying to get the house back together over the weekend, and it's driving me nuts. So I figured, let me go ahead and try to do the wallpaper myself on the shelves, on each one, just to see how far I can get done so that I can get all of this stuff back in there, hopefully. I'll be the first to admit that normally when it comes to this type of stuff, I don't touch it. I let Manny do all of it. He's definitely far better at it than I am, so I let him do all of the DIYs, all of this part, and then I just get to come in and make everything pretty. But it kind of shows too how easy this stuff can be, because if I can put this up, then you can do this too, because I don't do this stuff. I leave all of this to him. So the first thing I did was go ahead and measure from my top of my baseboard to the top of the wall. I'm giving myself a little extra because you can always go in there and cut it. And I'm just measuring right now, and then I'm gonna cut it out. I already put one piece on here, so I know I can do it now. I feel a little more confident. And I love this product because it's very forgiving. So if you mess up, you can just peel it back and start again. And it doesn't mess up, it doesn't lose its stickiness, it doesn't leave any residue on your walls. It's awesome for that, and that's what I like, is it's pretty much like, it's dummy proof. It really is, because if you mess up, you just peel it off and start again. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw my line, cut it out, and then go stick it on the wall. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get all this done so that when Manny comes home today, all he'll have to do is hang up the shelves on the walls. I'm not gonna attempt to do that whatsoever. And sometimes it's also nice to show him that, like, I could do some stuff too. Not a lot, but I could do some stuff. Normally he likes to do everything, and I don't fight him on it because I'm cool with him doing everything. By all means, you go right on ahead. Now, if you're looking for the peel and stick wallpaper, this one we purchased from Home Depot. It's from Wall Pops. They have lots of different designs that you can find. They also sell peel and stick wallpaper at Target. Target has a lot of different lines as well, different patterns. They carry this one too, actually, online. Yes, you can find it at Target. You can find it at Home Depot. I'm sure Lowe's will probably have something too. I know they sell different stuff. But we put in the next piece. Just wanted to show you guys how it comes off. So it just peels off the paper. You can put it right back on there if you want to, but it doesn't leave anything behind. So like, there's nothing coming off on my hands. There's not gonna leave anything on your walls. So it's awesome for that, especially if you're like me and you change your mind all the time. This is a good product for you. You can do just a little bit at a time. In fact, if you're doing the long pieces like on a full-size wall, I definitely suggest just peeling back a little bit at a time. But because this is a tighter space, I'm gonna go ahead and remove it completely off because it makes it just a little easier for me to work with. Okay, update on the wallpaper, because I gotta be honest with y'all. So, some things to keep in mind that I did not until after the fact. So I'm now having to peel it off and redo it. When you're dealing with straight lines like branches, you need them to look all one piece going up. And I messed up at the bottom. It wasn't lined up, so now I'm having to go back and move the paper over. So definitely, if you're dealing with anything with straight lines, you want to make sure that, and it's shelving like this, because obviously it's supposed to look like one piece going up the wall. You gotta get all your lines lined up, so it happens. Here's a progress shot. This is also for me to double check my lines. They're pretty close. If it's a little off, whatever, let me live. My back is killing me. So I've got those 3 down, I've got 3 more to go, but didn't it make such a big difference from like the top to the bottom? See, that just goes to show you that even your cute spaces, no matter how small, you can still make them cute. Here's what I picked up so far to help me. I really wanted the cute little kind of galvanized metal containers that say like onions, potatoes, all that stuff. Unfortunately, because I'm looking for it, couldn't find it. When I wasn't looking for it, it was everywhere, but that's okay. So I went ahead and picked up 3 of these. They're very similar in shape. And so my thoughts are to have one for onions, one for potatoes, and then the other one for fruit, because I'm trying not to have like tons of stuff on the counters, even though I know I have my knick-knack stuff, but I want to try to keep it all in the pantry, a little organization. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping those work. I also picked up this little tiny Lazy Susan. This was only $6.99. That's from Home Goods as well. So all 3 of these were $7.99 each. And then I got these for the drawers because I wanted to use one to organize our Ziploc bags. So I got different sizes there because I buy like snack and sandwich, quart, freezer, all that stuff. So I want to organize them in here. And then the other one I got to put all of our tea and different stuff like that in. So this is like the current situation, which these are not bad. And I just picked these up from Dollar Tree. So if you're needing something a little less inexpensive, these would totally work. And I think you get like 2 or 3 of them for $1 or something. But I want to try to just put it all in one. The only issue we have is this right here. This is the only drawer that we can't get all the way open. Everything else opens all the way. See, bags are just kind of thrown in here, and this is not working for me, so I'm gonna fix that. Here's how I did all of the sandwich bags. Makes it a lot easier. So I've got my freezer, my quart size sandwich, snack size, everything fits perfect. So I've got all of our hot cocoa in here, green teas, some beer koozies. Everything is in its place. A lot easier, so when you close it and open it, everything's there. Another thing we were struggling with before we decided to do the makeover was our canned goods. It was really hard trying to have everything where it was visible and not taking up too much space. And I just felt like we were constantly kind of like digging in the back to try to find everything. So I found a great solution, and I found this clear Lazy Susan from Home Goods. It was $16.99, so this is a little bit more expensive than the baskets, but it's great. It spins, you can put everything here, so then this way all of my cans are neatly organized and I can see everything because it spins, and it makes it really easy to utilize everything that we have. I also actually have one of these inside of our refrigerator, and that works great for that too.